Ryan, Hunter, and Robbie are here tonight to recap the prestigious award show for us. Take it away, guys.
Prestigious is a choice word for this year's Oscars. My name is Ryan.
My name's Hunter.
I'm Robbie.
We're also, dressed up in costume here. I'm Riff from West Side Story, snub.
I'm Paolo Gucci from the House of Gucci, another big snub.
I'm Buddy from Belfast, aka the movie that robbed the worst person in the world for original screenplay.
So true. So we can go through a little bit of the awards here. Starting off, obviously very, very crazy night with Coda winning Best Picture. Power of the Dog was kind of the front runner throughout the campaign season. 12 nominations versus Coda's 3.
And only won one.
Coda, 3 in, 3 up. It won all 3 awards that it was nominated for. And I mean, it's really just evocative of this late push for Coda, this groundswell of support. It was kind of unceremoniously thrown on Apple TV, and back in August, I didn't really know much about the film. It slowly started picking up this support months after it was placed on Apple TV. Word of mouth was great for the movie. I think, as we start to open back up, last year's Oscars were still kind of in the middle of the pandemic. And as it kind of is turning the corner, it seems like this is the kind of movie that everybody wanted. Just a feel-good story, something that makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside, something that's uplifting, something you can watch with your parents, the kids. The whole family can enjoy Coda. I wanted to shout out Troy Kotzer's speech. I thought it was one of the highlights of the night. It was an emotional speech. It was a really touching speech, and a much-deserved win.
Yeah, that was his win for Best Supporting Actor for Coda. I liked the movie, didn't think it was Best Picture, but I did love his win, and obviously he's such a great guy. Kind of hard to hate on the speech. Robbie, I know you had choice feelings about Coda.
Well, Troy Kotsur, supporting actor, that's deserved. Best Picture? No. Coda, more like Mida.
Got him. So true.
Hey. I mean, I watched it, I just that's a neat movie. That's neat. Okay, moving on to the next one. What should have won was Drive My Car. Let's go.
So true. Drive My Car was awesome. Coda also broke an 89-year-old record. No film has won Best Picture with so few overall nominations since 1932, The Grand Hotel, which is a crazy, crazy statistic to be.
Yeah.
Do you think perhaps if nominations had happened a little bit later, would Coda have seen more love?
Oh, yeah. I think absolutely if we would have seen nominations come a few weeks later, we could have been looking at Marlee Matlin, Best Supporting nomination. Amelia Jones, Best Actress nomination. And I think definitely a Sean Hayter, Best Director nomination would have been in the cards had nominations come a little bit later. Even maybe that, Best Editing nomination that kept everybody back from predicting Coda to win Best Picture. But I think the other thing we can't brush past is the fact that Troy Kotsur becomes the first deaf actor to win an Academy Award, and it's just a really big deal for representation, and I think it's a really great step for Hollywood as they continue to not push not just racial diversity, but diversity in all terms of representation, whether that be sexualities or disabilities, and I think it's a really important step, and I think it's special that Hollywood did that.
Yeah, and his co-star Marlee Matlin is the only other deaf actor to ever win. That was in Best Actress in 1986, I think.
Yeah.
For Children of a Lesser God. Now, obviously, the elephant in the room, Power of the Dog, walking away with only one win from 12 nominations. It was the lead. No film has only ever won Best Director since 1967 with The Graduate. Guys, what happened? For real, what happened?
The dog wasn't powerful enough.
I guess not, for real.
Bronco Henry, we needed him. He wasn't here when we needed him most.
The power of Bronco Henry wasn't strong enough.
It was strong enough for Benedict.
So true.
I think it's a classic case of kind of the expanding academy, this new preferential ballot system that they've put in place, and just the Power of the Dog being a more divisive film. Not everyone's going to connect to the story. It's beautifully shot. The Jane Campion win was obviously deserved for Best Director, but it's not a film that's going to be universally loved like something like Coda, where Coda could take up those lower spots. No one's going to put Coda lower than 5 or 6, versus some people would probably have Power of the Dog at the bottom of their list on that ballot. And so I think that's where it kind of got passed up for Best Picture, and as far as some of the technical categories that people might have thought Power of the Dog could pick up, you know, it just was that Dune sweep.
Dune. Yeah.
Yeah. And so the Dune sweep was kind of unstoppable. It was your Mad Max of the year, your tech juggernaut.
Yeah, so true. It was very interesting, especially thinking about like bias against or towards streamers. Netflix every year kind of has their ideal Best Picture winner and just keeps losing out every year. I mean, you know, 2 years ago they had The Irishman, which got 10 nominations. Last year they got Mank, which got 10 nominations. Now Power of the Dog, 12. I think out of all three of those,
even the year
only 3 wins.
Yeah, I mean, even if you go the year before, Roma, suspected Best Picture. I mean, Netflix has been so close for so many years now, and to get that first streamer to win Best Picture taken by Apple TV is
the newest one of them all.
I know, it's kind of funny if you think about it, because Netflix has been vying for it so hard, but it's also crazy. I'm sure Netflix will get one in the next 5 to 10 years.
Or maybe this will just keep happening every year.
Maybe it's just going to continue.
Because I feel like we say that, like, I thought Power of the Dog, I was like, this has to be their year. Like, it just keeps going and going.
I mean, when you looked at the pedigree with The Irishman, I was like, how did they not win that? But, you know.
Don't worry, we'll get them next year of Tall Girl 2.
So true. Tall Girl 2.
Mm-hmm.
Couple other quick things. Ariana DeBose for West Side Story, supporting actress win.
Deserved.
Huge deserved win. Incredible movie. Winning for the same role that Rita Moreno won for 60 years ago.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah, it was really, really just great to see them. Other thoughts? Jokes fell flat. Why do we keep making fun of movies?
Animation is for adults too. Let's stop saying it's for kids.
For everybody, you know.
And Zack
like
Snyder won 2 Oscars, y'all. Best fan cheer moment and best popular film. Me and Nick had a great night.
Twitter Snyder cultists are nuts.
They said Zack Snyder's Justice League was ineligible, so we gave it to Army of the Dead, and it was awesome. Yeah, it was a rocking good time.
Zack Snyder won 2 Oscars is quite a statement that I don't think is true. But what do you think? We'd love to hear your thoughts at Sneak Peek TV all across social media. That's all from us.